What's going on, everyone? Tosh coming at you guys with another video. This time it is an unboxing video of the latest and greatest that Samsung has to offer. This is the Galaxy Note 9. Obviously you can see in the back I got it right there, T-Mobile edition. Excited to see what this phone has to offer. So everything's pretty much the same. The only thing that may vary is prices based on your carrier. T-Mobile one, it went for $9.99. There was a special going for if you trade in a fully paid off Samsung phone, you could trade that in to get 50% off on your Note 9. That was a special my carrier had at the time. This is August 27th. The phone came out August 24th, so it may vary by the time you see this video. So without further ado, let's get straight into this unboxing. I'm gonna let you guys know what this phone has to offer. All right, here we are with the Galaxy Note 9 T-Mobile edition. This is the lavender purple colorway. This is the 128 gigabyte size. I'm a little upset on the colorway choices they have, considering there's only two, blue or purple. So I'm gonna hold out for my personal Galaxy Note 9. This one is for the girlfriend. Samsung with their nice little packaging. On the front, you just get the S Pen, the purple S Pen. That's it. It says Samsung, Galaxy Note 9 on the side. On the back, all the specs, T-Mobile. On the actual casing, just says Samsung. I'm gonna cut open this seal right here. All right, without further ado, let's open up this bad boy. Oh, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. You get greeted by a Galaxy Note manual tab. So you can pull this out. This is where all your manuals are going to be. On the inside, you also get the SIM pin. And on the inside, you got the terms and conditioning manuals. Welcome to T-Mobile. More information about get the most out of your phone. More terms and conditioning books. But none of you guys want to see that. This is what you guys want to see. Oh yeah, look at that thing. That thing is gorgeous. Take this back off so you can't see the serial number. All right, so here we are. Lavender purple, look at that. I think it's beautiful, even though I don't like the color. Hold up, it's not official. I got my SIM card because I haven't even activated it yet. You get the adapter USB-C to a female USB, so that way you can plug in any USB device into the Note. With this device, it's also upgraded with the DeX docking feature that is built into the device now, so now you don't need the accessory to be able to use this as a legitimate computer. You can just plug it straight in, which is pretty nice, whether a lot of people don't use it, but it's nice to know that it's there. But you also get the typical fast charging plug. Then you also get like a matte black charger cord, and then you get upgraded AKG headphones. Nice little touch. These are actually pretty decent headphones that you get for free in a phone, so you can't complain there. Along with that, you get the pins to change out the tips of your S Pen, and last but not least, some earbuds for the headphones. That's all you get inside the box. All right, here we are with the Galaxy Note 9 in hand, and the first thing that you're greeted with is obviously that beautiful 6.4-inch screen, Super AMOLED, Gorilla Glass version 5, Infinity display. There's a lot going on with this screen. On top of that, you get the 8-megapixel front-facing camera with the no notch at the top, which is always nice to have. And if you come down here at the bottom, we got the USB-C with the 3.5 headphone jack, and as always, we got stereo speakers with the infamous S Pen, and you gotta love that click, man. It's almost therapeutic. You know when you click your pens? Might annoy a couple people, but at least you're satisfying your twitches. So we'll put that back in there. Along the other side, if we turn this over, we got the power button. With that, we got nothing else on this side, just the power button. Come over here on the top. This is where the dual micro SD SIM card slot is. It's all in one. You'll pop that out right in here, and then you'll be able to put in your, obviously, SIM card or your micro SD card as well, which can go up to 512 gigabytes, I believe, which in return can give you up to 1 terabyte of storage, which is insane. If we turn this back over to this side, we got the typical volume rockers that we're all familiar with, and that infamous hated Bixby button that everyone just hates because it accidentally gets pushed, but I figured maybe with this bigger phone, less likely to push it. I was able to pre-program my Bixby button button on my S8 Plus, so there's probably going to be some type of third-party applications to change the remapping of that button. Now, if we turn this over on the back end, you can see the infamous glass fingerprint magnet of a phone. You can already see the fingerprints all over this thing. Just, you'll never be able to keep fingerprints off this. That's why if I recommend anything to put on the phone, I would recommend a D brand skin. I do have the D brand skin on my Galaxy S8 Plus. You can see I got that dragon skin on there. It does have a texture to it, so it's pretty handy as far as not being able to scratch up the back of your phone. I know it's not going to do much protection as far as dropping it, but if you're a person that doesn't like the bulkiness of a case, you can just slap on one of these bad boys. They got all different colors. I'll link D brands down below for you guys if you guys are interested in that, especially because I'm not a fan of the colorways which they have, which I'll discuss real quick. This is the purple. Like I said, they do have a blue one, and those are the only two colors they have in America. I know they have other colors in other countries, which doesn't make any sense. They should have every color for every country, but nonetheless, this is what we got. Two colors. You can slap a skin on it, change the color, and have it look pretty cool. As you can see here though, we got that wonderful dual lens camera. This is, I believe, the same camera module as the S9 or the S9 Plus, so you're getting that great quality. You got the fingerprint heart rates finger scanner thingy right here along with the flash, and then you got the two stabilized lens right next to each other, and they are both individually stabilized. What they changed from the previous Note, from the Note 8 to the Note 9, is this guy right here, the fingerprint scanner. Now, a lot of people are happy with it. Some are still complaining that it's a little too high. I did actually kind of like it in the position of, for example, on my S8 Plus, it is next to the camera as well, but I kind of like it there because it was more form-fitting. Just it being down here, it just kind of looks out of place. So that's the only thing I have to say about the fingerprint scanner. But other than that, it's definitely going to be a lot easier to reach compared to smudging it on the camera, especially with the Note line, because it's a much taller phone. Not by much, but it is a taller phone compared to, let's say, the S8 Plus that I have here. You can see they're similar to some degree in size. This is definitely wider, but in height-wise, they're close. But back over to the back end of the updates that they did add to this camera, though, is the intelligent camera. The intelligent camera is this AI enhanced software that they implemented to where it's going to be able to read the scenes of what you're trying to take a picture of, and it's going to optimize that scene with software that they have to make the picture look better. So if you're taking a picture of a plane, it's going to know you're taking a picture of a plane, and it's going to boost up the contrast and stuff like that. So pretty cool. Could be gimmicky. Not too sure. I'm going to test it out and see how that operates. With that, you also get 4K at 60 frames per second with this camera. You also get a slow, super slow motion at 960 frames per second, which is pretty sweet. On top of that, let's get back to that S Pen though. That's another thing they upgraded from the S8 to the S9 is the S Pen technology. They have upgraded this to have Bluetooth capabilities. What you might use that for, you ask? Well, let me tell you, you could use this for multiple different things, and there's going to be more down the line because this is going to be open to developers. Say you got presentations, I'm sure you've seen all the videos, you can use this button right here on the front to click, and you can start scanning through your presentations, and you don't even have to touch the phone. And along with that, you'll have your phone hooked up to some monitor. Also, if you're watching YouTube videos, you don't want to touch the screen because your fingers are greasy, you're eating food, you just hold on to this guy, push the button, you can pause, play the video. Or for instance, you got your phone posted up somewhere, maybe you're like a fitness Instagram model, or maybe you're just doing some type of Instagram wacky videos. You can use this to actually stop or take a picture, stop or play the video or take a picture, so that way you don't have to keep running to the phone. So all in all, if you're a multimedia person, that comes in handy. That's pretty much the multimedia and business people are the only people I can see that can utilize the most out of that Bluetooth technology. But having it in your phone, even if you don't need it every day, is good to have. More tech, the merrier. I'm not going to complain about things they add that I won't necessarily use. But yeah, the thing also carries a 4,000 milliamp battery, and this thing, I've already seen a couple of reviews and they stated this thing will last you well over a day. That's always a good improvement, especially for those hardcore gamers and people who use their phone for everything. That's definitely a plus. As far as software now, if we turn this on, you get the 8.1 Android. I know it's not the latest software. It is Samsung, so they always take a while to get the latest software. So that's the only downfall with getting a device with their own skin on it, because you got to wait for them to come up with the updates. I mean, Samsung's operating system is actually pretty nice. I know it has a lot of features compared to stock Android, which it's come a long way. So all the features and the way it operates is pretty smooth now down the line. So there's not a lot to complain about, but I use Nova Launcher anyways, so I don't use a lot of these little things they do. You move to the left, you get to your Bixby notification section. From what I've seen with the phone, it's super smooth, especially phones nowadays. You're not going to find a phone that's not smooth that operating on its basic needs. Now, where this phone is going to shine is because of all its features, from the S Pen to the camera capabilities to maybe just that huge screen that you get to use for real estate on watching videos or maybe editing videos and stuff like that. So the people who are going to get the most of this phone are the people who are using it to improve their content, as far as, you know, having a better camera on the go, or having a workhorse in your pocket as far as you can be able to edit videos to a degree on this bad boy, especially with the S Pen, or editing photos. Whatever your editing needs, you'll have that in here. For the people that want the best for multimedia and creativity, this is the phone for you. If you're a business person and you like to jot down a lot of notes, or you're someone who just needs something to write down some type of information on the go and you can just do it right on the go just like that, that's good for you. There's a lot of uses for this phone, honestly. This can go out to anybody, but it's just whether you want to spend that price tag. That's what it's going to hold people back from this device compared to, you know, the S8 Plus, S9 Plus, or even the Galaxy Note 8. Now, this is whether you're coming from an earlier Note or from an earlier Galaxy phone. These might be the reasons you would want to upgrade to this phone and pay that higher price point, because there's different ways to obtain it, making payments and stuff like that. You don't need to come out of pocket straight $1,000, but is it going to be worth it? Well, you're getting this huge screen. So if screen real estate is a thing for you and you're not one of those people who complain about the screen being too big in your hands, then this is the phone for you. It's definitely slimmed down. I mean, if you look at the footprint compared to the S8 Plus, it's almost on par, and you're getting no features on top of a bigger screen without having a big footprint. So that's a plus right there on top of that. Now, if you're a camera person, if you're a person who likes to adventure, or whether you're a fitness person or whether you just make content, you got an amazing camera. A lot of people say it's not the best camera on the market, but is one of the best cameras on the market. So that's a go-to right there. On top of that, if you're one of those people that complain about the fingerprint sensor, they fixed that for you. If you love that elegant build that you get with the Samsung, with the all glass, you're not too worried about breaking it or damaging it, considering you're paying as much as you are. I know that's a risk to take, but you can always use a case, or like I said, if you're worried about scratches, you can throw a skin on it and you're good to go. So there you go with that. Software wise, now Samsung, like I said, they've come a long way with their Touch UI software. It's super smooth, especially with a phone this powerful. You're not going to get the operating system lagging. It's whether you want to deal with the operating system, if it's something that you're going to use. If not, you can always throw a new launcher on here. That's a great thing with Android. You can throw new launchers. I use Nova Launcher. I've always used Nova Launcher, and you can do a lot of things with it. So software is good. Everything in this phone is amazing. You're getting the battery life. You're getting the storage. You can get up to 1 terabyte of storage. That's just insane. It still has a micro SD card slot. You still get the headphone jack, so you can still use your headphones. No adapters needed. No dongles. So everything is literally packed into this device, and it's just whether you'll find that $1,000 price point worthy to get the latest and greatest tech from Samsung. Like I said, this is the best phone of 2018. If you were thinking about getting this phone, you can't go wrong. That's gonna be it for this video. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button up top. As always, you guys stay nerdy. Peace.